Hi, everyone. Rick Sassman here with Century 21 Affiliated. Scott Swinford here with Hancock Mortgage.
Hi, everybody.
How was your weekend?
It was short.
Short?
They should give me an extra day just to recuperate from the weekend, I think.
You know, and, I think that happened last weekend or weekend before, didn't it?
Yeah, that was a working holiday.
Working
You know how it is. I'm working all the time. But it's, you know what, though? That's a good thing. Just means we're busy.
Yep. So today we actually have a great question that was submitted by my intern from Crimp One High School. Go Bulldogs, right? It's he's turning 18 soon, so he wants to know how to establish credit. So it's pretty hard if you don't have credit to get a credit card, but there's ways to get one. So Scott, since you're Mr. Finance in this area, I'm going to let you take this away.
Thanks. Well, you know, it's kind of like a catch-22. If you don't have credit, how can you get credit? If you're applying for a credit card or an auto loan or mortgage loan and you haven't had any previous credit in the past, it's a little tough. So there are some ways around it. Let me start out with this, though. What credit is, basically what your credit report is it's a report that shows what you have, how much you have borrowed, what you have borrowed, and who you have borrowed it from, and your repayment. So if you, let's say, for instance, Rich, that I say, hey, I need to borrow $100.
Okay.
And you say, okay, I'll give you $100. I'm like, you know what? Better yet, just give me 20. I only want 20. I know you give me 100, but only give me 20. And I'll pay you back. I'll give you $5 a week for the next week. And then next week I come back.
Gotcha.
Well, I'll give you $5.
I'm putting that on your credit report.
I'll give you $5. I'll give you $5 a week for the next 5 weeks.
Hey,
so that would be a good deal, wouldn't it?
That's a great deal. Yeah.
So let's say next week I give you $5. The week after I give you 15.
Mm-hmm.
And the week after that I give you another 5. I paid you off. You made a little bit of money on me. I didn't take all the money you offered, and I didn't drag it out as long as I could. I paid you back right away.
Yeah.
Now, if I come back and say, hey, Rich, I need to borrow $200, what are the chances you're going to lend me money?
I'm going to say it's pretty high.
Because I've got a pretty good, history with you of borrowing money and paying it back on time.
Exactly.
And that's really what your credit report is, if you think about it that way. If you think about your credit cards and auto loans and mortgage loans, things on there, they report positive things for you, and it develops a history. So the more you do that, the more opportunity you have to borrow and paying it back on time. What I like to say is pay your debts on time, every time, for a long time, and you will build high credit scores. But what happens if Rich doesn't report to the credit reporting bureaus, which he doesn't? So when I go to pull my credit, there's nothing on there. Well, we need to find a place that will allow whomever I'm borrowing from to report to the bureaus. So there are a couple ways to do that. One, I know a lot of younger folks who are on their mom or dad's credit card as an authorized user. And what that does is it helps them build up some positive credit history. And again, if mom or dad has had that card for a while, it certainly helps. I had a young lady who was 19 years old who had a 770 credit score a few years ago because she was on her mom's American Express that had been open for 17 years. Was she really 2 when she got this credit card and started using it? No, but she was actually piggybacking off her mom's positive credit. There are some other ways.
Please only do this if you have positive credit for your children.
Yeah.
So if you're going to miss all your payments, don't add your children to it.
Yeah, and that's a good point, Rich. What you want to do is you want to make sure that your balance versus limit is very low, that you have been making on-time payments, because if you've got a payment a month or missed a payment a month ago or 30-day late or a 60-day late, take them off. If they're on your credit card as an authorized user and you had a 60-day late 2 months ago, take them off. Do them a favor, because you don't want to share the bad credit with them. You only want to share the good credit.
I think my intern's texting his mom right now. Hey, can you put me on your credit?
Actually, put me on too, by the way.
Yeah.
The other way you can do it there are some things called secured cards. And basically what a secured credit card is if you send the credit card company, say, $300, then they will give you a credit card with a $300 limit. Now, it's pretty safe for them because they have your money. You're essentially borrowing against money that they're holding, hence the word secure. And what that will do is then it allows you to develop some history of borrowing money and paying it back on time.
Mhm.
So when you go out and you go to McDonald's and you pull out your credit card, your secured credit card, and you charge $4 or $5, and then you put it back in your wallet for a month, and when that payment comes due, you pay the $4 or $5 or how much ever you've put on there, but you pay it back on time, you will start to build positive credit,
Exactly.
and that credit itself will actually start to increase your scores. Now, one credit card over 1 or 2 months is not going to help your scores that much, but it's a good start. And then when other creditors look at it, at the fact that you do have some positive history, and there are some student, quote unquote, student credit cards out there who will help you develop your history. They'll see that you have history by having a secured credit card, and you're more apt to be able to get one on your own. So, and that's real important. What I would caution you against, and I talk to established borrowers all the time who say, yeah, I got rid of all my credit cards and I don't ever want another credit card because I got in trouble with it last time and it's a problem.
Is this the look that you had?
That's very similar. But you know, credit cards can be both good and bad. Obviously,
Yes.
you can go crazy with them. You can charge everything up, default, not be able to pay them, etc. Or you can use them to help you build your positive credit.
Yes.
I do have one client, hey Bevan, I do have one client right now who got a secured card. She has an Amazon account, what she pays $12.99 a month for. That Amazon account is automatically charged onto that particular credit card. That credit card also allows her to set up where it withdraws the minimum payment each month automatically from her account. So each month it goes in, because she doesn't use it. She put her credit card in her sock drawer, in the refrigerator, or wherever she keeps the credit cards. But it charges $12.99 a month every month, and $12.99 comes off every month. So without her doing anything, she's building up a history of positive credit. So that's one way to do it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You want to make sure the credit cards keep reporting positive things. So if you don't use a card for a while, it's going to stop reporting because there's nothing to report. So that's why charging small things like that keeps them reporting, saying, yeah, hey, look, payment came in on time. We're all good. And things like that.
Exactly.
So if you have any questions that you want answered, please feel free to comment, like, and share this. If you know anybody that needs to build their credit score, please share it with them. It would mean the world to us. But yeah, so it's very important to start building your credit as early as possible. Whether it's getting your own credit card when you turn 18 and doing small things. Just charging one meal and paying it off, or something like that every month, not maxing it out. So, which is easy to do. I know. I was the 18-year-old that maxed it out because it was fun.
Well, when they give you a piece of plastic that lets you buy anything you want with it, it's hard to get around it. And I did the same thing when I was young too. Did that answer your question? Did that help?
Yeah.
Okay. We have Rich's intern with us here in studio. He's been helping us out. Really good kid. Great questions, and I'm enthused. I think he's got a good future ahead of him, and I'm glad that we're asking these questions and talking about things like this, because I think when he has questions like this, a lot of other people do too, and may not want to come forward, may not feel comfortable saying, well, I don't. What do I do? But I just considered getting mortgage ready. And even if it's going to be 5, 6, 10 years before he's ready to buy, at least we'll point him in the right direction to get him going the right way. Let him know some things to do and some things not to do.
Make the entire process easy. That's what we're all about from start to end, and start maybe a decade out. So,
and that's okay.
That is okay.
And I hope when he's ready to buy a home, he comes and talks to me. Or one of my grandkids, if it could be that long. I'm kidding. I'm joking. I don't have any grandkids.
You want to wish your grandkids into this business, would you?
Good point.
Good point. We love what we do, but it's not for everyone. Let's put it that way.
It's an interesting business. Again, I love what I do. As most of you know, I was a firefighter paramedic before I got into this, so it is a little bit safer than running into buildings that are on fire.
Just a little bit.
But there are some days where,
just like every job, we have our long days, but we have a whole lot of I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna say fun days because it's fun getting people
It is fun.
at the closing table. That's the most enjoyable part is seeing everybody getting their first home, their dream home, their step up home, whatever it is. It's so much fun seeing them get to that point. So
No, it is fun. It's great, and I love working with the folks like this and helping them, providing that advice and getting them in to the point where they can buy their first home. I remember how mine was. I was excited and scared, but mostly scared because the real estate agent I had wasn't real hands-on, gave me a little bit of bad advice. The mortgage lender I had was definitely not hands-on.
wasn't me, was it?
Yeah,
No,
Rich, you were probably wearing diapers when I bought my
probably,
first house. Yeah.
probably.
Well, how old were you in 1996?
96. Let's see, that was the Atlanta Olympics. I remember the Atlanta Olympics, so I wasn't that young.
Okay, close. So he wasn't wearing diapers, but
As my intern's going, wait, there's Olympics in Atlanta?
yeah, that would have been what, 26? Yeah.
Was
Okay.
that,
But
wait, was that 96 or 98? That was 96, right? Yeah, because 2000 was Sydney.
okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
believe you.
yeah, every 4 years, right?
But yeah, there's just, and at the time there wasn't a lot of communication. It was, okay, give me these documents. Okay, you're good to go. We're gonna close on Thursday. Okay, I guess I'm getting a new house. Thanks.
Woohoo!
So I know we can do better, and we certainly try to do
Yes.
better. Rich and I strive that every week by coming out. Like I said, I had somebody ask me the other day, how can you do all these videos? It's like, it's not because I enjoy looking at myself or hearing myself.
I do.
It's the fact, yeah. Well, you know, and as we're shooting this, I'm looking right into the camera. You know, I look like the Great Pumpkin today. Come on, let's be honest.
Yeah.
But it's because I think we're doing a service for others who watch this. And if somebody learns something, makes the home buying process for them a little bit easier, I'm all about that.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, so also, if we're not friends on Facebook, make sure you friend me on Facebook. Friend Scott, too. We love getting new friends. I'm going to be having additional videos drop this week talking about insurance with one of my friends. And also debuting a new program. I'll have the video late this week. So that's what my editor said, at least. So,
Excellent.
other than that, thanks for everyone for watching. I can't wait to talk about my certified pre-owned homes later this week with everyone. Oh, did I just drop that again? I dropped it last week. Now I'm dropping hints
Yeah,
again.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I caught that.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
You know, it'd be really strange, even if you had something you could hold up in front of the. Oh, wait a minute,
You
did.
mean
I saw
you
that
did
already.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So, but anyways, be looking for those videos. I'm really excited to share this exciting program. Also, if you have any questions, please reach out to us. Other than that, I'm Rich Essman with Century 21. This is Scott Swinford with Hancock Mortgage. I hope to see everybody around.
See you, folks. Have a good week.
And